Hey guys, welcome to the Crochet Heart tutorial. The first thing we're going to do is pick a needle and yarn that we're going to use. I chose a K hook because I'm using a chunkier yarn, which is a number 6 bulky yarn. So if you're going to use something thinner like a number 5 ply or something smaller, you may want to go smaller in your needles. So for this one, we're going to use chunky number 6 with a K hook. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to chain 4. If you need help with any basic crochet steps, you might want to check out some other YouTube tutorials. There's plenty out there. So go ahead and get your yarn on the hook. I just choose to yarn over and bring it through just to get the yarn onto the hook. And then I start my chain 4 at that point. Let's do the third one, and one more makes 4. First thing you're going to do, we're going to go back to the first chain, which is the furthest from the hook. So the 4th chain is closest. The first one is all the way by the tail. And you're going to be making multiple stitches into that first chain. We're going to be putting 3 triple crochets in there first. For triple crochet, you pull the yarn over twice, put the hook into the first chain, yarn over, and pull through once. Now you have 4 hoops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over again, pull through 2, and yarn over one more time, and that completes your first triple crochet. We're going to have to put 2 more triple crochets in there along with a bunch more stitches. That's just number 1 of the first 3 triple crochets going in. So yarn over twice again, same hole, that same chain you're starting in. Pull through. You have 4 hoops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 again, and yarn over and finish off the next stitch. So now you have 2 triple crochets. Let's do this one more time. Yarn over 2 times into the same chain, pull through a yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through the remainder. Now you have your first 3 triple crochets. Next, we're going to be adding 3 double crochets. Instead of yarning over twice, you're just going to yarn over once. Yarn over once, into the chain, pull the yarn up. You're going to yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2 again, and that's your first double crochet. You're going to do this 2 more times in that same hole. So we're going back in again. For the second double crochet, yarn over into the hole. And that completes your 3 double crochets now. So now you're going to wind up, oops, sometimes you get stuck, you're going to redo it, just pull it out, yarn over into the hole, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and then complete your double crochet. Now, you have 3 triple crochets and you have 3 double crochets already all in the same hole. The next thing you're going to do is a chain. You're going to do a triple crochet and a chain. So here's my first chain, there's 1. Triple crochet, so you double over twice, stick it in the hole, pull through. Make sure you don't get the tail stuck in there like I keep doing. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and then one more time. And then you chain 1. My tail keeps getting in the way. You might want to trim that down a little bit. So that's the point of the heart actually coming together. So now we're going to do the same thing on the other side, but backwards. So now we're going to do 3 double crochets in the hole again. Here's my first double crochet. Get stuck again, just pull it out if you get stuck. So yarn over into the hole and pull through. And that's going to be your first double crochet. We have 2 more double crochets to go. One more. And I make a little bit more room by pulling it down slightly because we still have to get 3 triple crochets in that same hole. This is all going in that very first chain from the very beginning. So start your 3 triple crochets. All in the same hole. Here's the second one, number 2 into the same hole. Yarn over, pull through. And you have 1 more to go. 1 more triple crochet, yarn over twice, into the hole, and then pull through. The next, you have 3 in a hole now. And now the last thing we're going to do in this round is chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to slip stitch right in the same hole again, all the way back from the beginning. You're going to, in a slip stitch, you just stick your needle into the hole and then pull the yarn through. So you put it into the hole, pull the yarn through from the back, and don't do anything but pull it right through your beginning chain, your beginning hook, loop on the hook. And that's it. That's the end of round 1. So you can see it's already looking like a heart. You can actually stop here if you wanted to and bind off, but instead we will go on to round 2 to make it a little bit bigger. Here we go with round 2. The first thing you're going to do in round 2 is chain 3. That gets us to the top of the left side of the heart. So you do 3 chains. And the next part seems tricky. What we're going to do is put a single crochet in the first triple crochet from the last round. And in this hole is going to go a single crochet and a half double crochet in the same stitch. So the first thing we're going to do is slide our needle in and pull through. This will make our single crochet, yarn over and pull through them both. Now we're going to put a half double crochet into the same hole. And again, if you don't know how to do these stitches, you might have to do another tutorial to learn how to do the simple stitches. That was a half double crochet. Next, we're going to put 3 half double crochets into the next stitch. So all 3 of them go in there together. So yarn over, pull through all of them. Yarn over, pull through all, and 1 more half double crochet into the same stitch. In the next one, we're going to do 2 half double crochets. Over. Now, you have 4 stitches left on this side of the heart. We're going to do a single crochet in each of the 4 stitches. One of the stitches towards the end, towards the point, is just a space we're going to go into. So you do 1 single crochet into this one, single crochet it again, single crochet in the 3rd one, and single crochet in this space. I don't really put it in the chain hook there because it's a little bit tighter. So I just put it in the space right before the tip. Now, when we're on the bottom, we're going to be working on the bottom tip of the heart now. And we're in that one hole, we're going to do a single crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet. There's my single crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet. All of it goes in the same hole. It's all going to be in the bottom tip of the heart. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to work our way back up, opposite. So we're going to do 4 single crochets in the next 4 stitches. Oops. Sometimes I get stuck and I just got to pull it out and do it again. Single crochet for 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And just like the opposite side, the next thing we're going to do is put 2 double crochets into the same stitch. This just makes it a little bit bigger on that side of the heart as we're wrapping up around again. So there's 2 half double crochets. In the next one, we're going to do 3 half double crochets. 2. Here's my phone, sorry. 3. Now, just like the opposite side, but going backwards, we're going to do a half double crochet and a single crochet in this same stitch. So there's my half double crochet, and now I'm going to do a single crochet in the same stitch. We're almost finished. Now how do we get back? We have to chain 3. We're going to chain 3, and then we're going to slip stitch again in the center like we did for round 1. So there's 3. Instead of going all the way back to that center hole though, you're going to do your slip stitch on the top of the heart in the center. So instead of going all the way back, you just put it in the top. And just find a space, put your needle through, and pull through both. That's how you do a slip stitch. Just in and pull the yarn in through both. And that's the end of round 2. We're going to continue on to round 3 now. And as far as the directions for this, we're going to start off just like round 2 by chaining 3. And after we chain 3, we're going to single crochet in the first single crochet. So not your chains, you're going to single crochet a little bit higher in that first single crochet from round 2. So you put it in and you do 1 single crochet. And then you're going to do 2 in the next hole, 2 single crochets in the next hole, next stitch, and then you're going to do a single crochet in the next one, and then 2 in the final one. Same stitch. Now you're going to do single crochet in the next 7 stitches. So we're going to go across here, and I may speed this up a little bit so you don't have to watch me do single crochets down 7 stitches. So here we go. Okay, when you're done your 7 stitches, I want you to skip the next stitch because now we're going to work on the tip of the heart. You're going to go and find the very top hole of the heart, and in that you're going to do a single crochet. You're going to chain 3, and then you're going to do a single crochet all in the same space, right back in the same space that you were doing your single crochet. And then we're going to work our way back up just like we did on the other side. If you need to pause it to go back at any time, feel free. You can just pause it and work your way back up. Next, we're going to skip a space, and then we're going to do single crochets for the next 7 stitches. So skip a space, and then work your way back up the left side of the heart, 7 single crochets. Then we're going to do 2 single crochets in the next stitch, 2 single crochets, and then 1, and then 2, and then 1, just like we did on the opposite side. So we do 2 single crochets in the next stitch, then we do 1 in the next stitch, we do 2 in the next one, same stitch, and then 1 more single crochet. Almost done. We just have to chain our way back to the middle. You're going to chain 3, and then you're going to slip stitch in the very top of the heart again. Find a hole in the top, closest as you can. And pull it through both. That's a slip stitch. You just pull it through both. And there is your heart. You're almost done. You just have to bind it off. I'm going to show you how to bind it off. I usually leave anywhere between 6 and 12 inches for a tail. So you're going to cut off about 6 inches. That's all you really need to weave in the ends. About the size of your hand, and a little bit more. Get rid of that. And you're just going to yarn over and pull that little tail right on through. And then tighten it because that's going to bind it off. And now we have to weave in the ends. I like to bring the long thread back to the shorter thread in the back of the heart. I just find certain sides look better, and I think the heart looks better with the tail going in the back. The stitches look prettier from this side to me. But you can choose any side to do your weaving in. So I actually use a tapestry needle. It's not really big of a needle. You can get one with a bigger eye. Mine's kind of small. And this is a thick, bulky thread. So I usually wet it a little bit with my mouth, which is kind of gross. But I wet it a little bit, and I squeeze it really tight together and shove it through the pinhole. And then once I get it in there, I'm going to weave the ends into the heart to meet up with the original tail, and then I'll tie it off. And I'll just show you how I do that. I just flip it over. And just find spaces. As long as you can, weave it on through there, you'll be fine. And try to get it all the way back to that original tail. So just find some spaces. Do only a couple at a time, though. I wouldn't do it across the whole back of the heart at once. And keep tightening as you go, so you pull the center of the heart down with it. And then you work your way around. Just any way really to hide the tail. You can do it anyway. There's no specific stitch to go in or anything. Get it as close as you can to the original tail, and then you can make a double knot and tie them off. And remember, any of the basic stitches that you need to learn, like the single crochets, the half double crochets, triple crochet, you can find YouTube videos on any of those tutorials, or maybe I'll even do another one and start from scratch with all the simple stitches. And there you go, your first Valentine's Day crocheted heart. I hope you enjoyed the video, and maybe I'll make some more soon. Take care, bye.